Class, today, the post-ignorance, the greatest professor of an entire generation. Post-ignorance university class, what's your assignment today, class? As I taught at the #1 finance school in the country for years, and until Warren Buffett hijacked it, Weber State University from first to worst. So, class, remember, in 2011, I had you hammering Tesla. Buy all the Tesla you can get. Buy all the Apple you can get. Get it. Get all that. All these billionaires, gazillionaires I made. What happened to you, Kevin Blanch? Something happened on the way to that place. Got leukemia, uninsured, 1.8 million bill. Forked it over. Broke. Wasn't meant to be. So your class, your assignment today. The Trump coup, which I'm the first one that named it, the attempted coup. The Trump cuckoo, choo 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 choo, cuckoo, cuckoo, the Operation Foxconn. You don't think, look up the board of directors of Fox News and CNN, Zucker, crew, the celebrity press. You don't think these people have been trying to do this for decades? Remember when they floated up the Potomac, burned down the White House? Same clan. You know, it's the same clan right out of, what? I thought we had a Revolutionary War. You know, have you been to the prison ship memorial, kids, at Fort Greene? Do you know about the prison ships? The Battle of New York, Hamilton, they lost that one. Remember the Revolutionary War? Now, who did we fight against? We started out as a British colony. We're back to a British colony. I thought it was against law for foreign entities to own freaking media. Fire Dan Rather for calling George W. Bush a freaking draft dodger when George W. Bush was a draft dodger. The truth? Forget that. So we want you to compare and contrast the Million Mass March invented by Kevin Blanch and those Boston boys, the Ferris boys and Kevin Blanch. I want you to compare and contrast that to the Trump coup. Now remember, the Million Mass March was invented in 2010. And, 2011, post-Occupy, post the Fukushima disaster, based on several things. One was 10 years ago today, the no-knock warrant of Matthew Stewart in Ogden, Utah for a marijuana plant that multiple people ended up killed. And I'm going to do some work there today on location. And Danielle Willard, the murder of Danielle Willard, oh boy. Now, we had 7 million people. The same identical march on, remember, the 5th of November. Same speech in the same place. Kevin Blanch gave the inaugural speech. Kevin Blanch led the march. Same type of march. I didn't go into the kitchen and have a delicious piece of chocolate cake. I led the march. Cross 15th down Constitution. Freaking, whoa. There were freaking, go ask Wendy. Go ask the freaking Wiki Poets. Go talk to her about her crowd that was there that day. Those guys call themselves anarchists. I'm not an anarchist. I don't believe in violence. Climbing on the fence, over the fence of the White House. Cops with horses on them. Batons, big tear gas. Freaking White House security, all of them, including Sands. Capitol in plain clothes, everywhere. I've never seen so many cops. Homeland Security, D.C. Police, Capitol Police. Everywhere. Where are you guys going? Capitol Police, first thing that morning. Yeah. Oh, you here for the march? No, we're Capitol. We marched up there 2 rows in perimeter, full riot gear, shields, helmets, batons, back to back, circled the whole thing. They didn't open the door and let us in. So I want you to compare and contrast. And the Million Mass March, no media. How come? It's RT. RT's interviewed me so many times. Every time I start talking about Fukushima, including right there. Look it up. They'd have me on there. As soon as I'm talking about police brutality, I'm talking social injustice. But if I'm talking anything nuclear, it was started on Fukushima. Matthew Stewart, 12 years, I was in the bone marrow transplant. So, I woke up this morning, and the sun was gone, oh boy. Turn on some music to start my day. Drum roll, please. The Insanity of Sean Hannity. Linda and Vince McMahon, All-Star Wrestling, sponsored. Who sponsored the Nobody. It was Grassroots. By the way, half of the original group there, Michael Pendleton's dead, Sarah's dead. I can go on. I won't stop there. Wow. Someone's knocking at the door. Someone's ringing the bell. Sir Paul versus Lennon. Someone's knocking at the door. He was married to Linda Eastman. Yeah, the Eastman's real last name is Epstein. Look it up. Someone's knocking at the door. Yoko Ono's a billionaireist, imperialist. I thought you had to be poor to be a Yoko Dada artist. Wasn't that the plan, Julian Lennon? Hey, Jude, don't exalt. Let it be, let it be. Someone's knocking at the door. Sister Susie, Auntie Jim, Martin Luther. Don't let him in. Is this Mikey Meadow? Lee? Is this Tommy Two-Tone Tupperbell? Deftone? This is Donnie. I'm having a delicious piece of cake in the White House dining room with King Z. Where's your cake? Oh. Remember when I used to do those? I'm having a delicious piece of cake. That's a real interview, by the way. Someone's knocking at the door. Someone's ringing the bell. Someone's knocking at the door. Someone's ringing the bell. Sister Susie, Tommy Tuberville, Mike and the Insanity of Sean Hannity, Operation Foxconn News, Zucker, the Celebrity Apprentice. That's CNN. What? Elon Musk. They're way too perverted for me. Do me a favor, open the door, let me in. All-Star Wrestling. Donald Trump goes on the stage and shaves her head. Linda and Vince McMahon. Garlic is going to save us. Yeah, he's going to charge him. Saddam Hussein has weapons of mass destruction. Okay. Pat Tillman fight up 9 billion million gazillion Al-Qaeda. We're going to get a fucking Cardinals camo uniform. Go team, fly over. The F-35 $1 billion is going to save us from China. George W. Bush won the 2000 election. Okay. We had 7 million people, all for the right reasons. Danielle Willard, Matthew Stewart, Fukushima. Aaron Swartz. What was theirs? They were playing Ain't No Fortunate Son in front. What? Why they're waving flags? Just got back from Milton. You ever listen to the words of that song? It's probably the most anti-American song ever written. That's what they're playing. They play Born in the USA. You ever listen to the words of that song? Oh, Springsteen sold us down the river, Oyster Creek. That's your class. That's your assignment today, kiddies. That's your assignment. I see my Marianne walking away. Wow. I think Sarah every time I think about Michael Pendleton. Million Mass March. What a powerful movement. We got no media. We got no nothing. Boy, we were 7 million people, 700 seats. They're both passed, by the way. The Post-Ignorance University is a graduate program. It's a PhD program. That's your class. That's your assignment today. I want you to compare and contrast. USFL's back. Invaders. Herschel Walker's running. The most overrated football player in fucking history. The greatest trade in history. Tom Landry. Orchestrated. Yeah. Go ask Troy Aikman. He's got some new beer out. Number 8. East 8 on its side. I don't know what he's talking about. This is for the big kids. That's your class. That's your assignment today. Get to work. Compare and contrast the Million Mass March with the Trump rally. Sister Susie. So, my Marianne. Wow. What a journey it's been, eh? Do me a favor. Salmon collapse. Pacific Ocean dies. Stock market makes all-time highs.